While hearing the plea over legal recognition of the same-sex marriage, yesterday's hearing concluded with the Supreme Court stating that it will steer clear of the area of personal laws and only examine if the right can be conferred under the Special Marriage Act 1954. Today, as the day 2 of the hearing concludes, let's see what all was argued in the court. Before the hearing began, Solicitor General Tushar Mehta told the court that he has written to all the chief secretaries that the hearing is in progress and hence he requested for a notice to all states since marriage is now on the concurrent list. Senior advocate Mukul Rohtagi begins with listing out key legislations that will have to be modified if same-sex marriage is recognized. Gratuity Act, Pension Act and Juvenile Justice Act provide for adoption, but Rohtagi said, and I quote, "You can't adopt in a live-in unless you're married." Rohtagi argues that relegating homosexuality to private spaces would in effect reiterate the heterosexism of the public space. Rohtagi counters the centre's argument that marriage is only between a biological man and a biological woman. Rohtagi walks the court through provisions of the Special Marriage Act, pointing out references to male and female that would have to be changed if same-sex marriage is recognized. Justice Hema Kohli asks what words can replace man and woman. Rohtagi suggests gender-neutral person and for references to husband and wife as spouse. The minimum age of marriage for men and women is different under the law. It is 18 years for women and 21 for men. So judges discussed how that would stand affected if same-sex marriage is recognized. Rohtagi refers to Section 36 and 37 of the Special Marriage Act, which gives rights only to women regarding alimony and maintenance by husband. Senior advocate Abhishek Manu Singhvi took over. Singhvi argued that it is not the state alone which imperils the core values of equality, liberty and fraternity. While hearing the petition seeking legal recognition of the same-sex marriage, CJI Chandrachud on Tuesday clarified that the hearing scope would be limited to developing a notion of a civil union that finds legal recognition under the Special Marriage Act. Singhvi cites an illustrative, not exhaustive list of gateways opened up by marriage: adoption, surrogacy, interstate succession, tax exemption, tax deductions, compassionate government appointments. CJI Chandrachud observes that there is no data from the government that states that same-sex marriages are urban or something. The centre in its application earlier had stated that what has been presented to the court on the subject by the petitioners is, and I quote, a mere urban elitist view and competent legislature will have to take into account broader views of various sections. Singhvi cites the Rent Control Act as an example of interpreting the law in keeping with the times. The arguments will now continue tomorrow.